Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, BrittanyBearMakeup here, and I'm so excited because I took a much needed break from YouTube. I'm finally back. Today is a get ready with me where I fill you guys in on what I've been up to, you know? And I'm so excited, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and keep on watching as I show you guys how I got this look.
You are now rocking with
Brittany, bitch. I'm gonna begin by priming my face with my favorite primer of all time. This is e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I know I talk about it a lot, but it literally is the best. We're gonna start with the base, and we're gonna start off with the basics. So what have I been up to for the past couple of months? Well, I feel like this year for everyone has been intense and it has been crazy. And what a lot of people don't know is in the beginning of quarantine, before we went into quarantine, my grandfather passed away. Then this coronavirus kind of came out of nowhere. So that hit me with another big shock because no one knew what it was or people were dying. I remember like watching the news and just seeing like dead bodies in New York and just all kinds of crazy things that I feel like everyone was very overwhelmed, me included. And I definitely was scared. I feel like it was really already like a crazy year. Like the way my year began, I was just like waiting. There were so much amazing things happening, and then my grandfather passed away, and then coronavirus, that I just got really uninspired. I told Ozzy, I cannot be on YouTube and I cannot sit there and like talk about makeup products and talk about things that I just don't have the desire to even talk about or say anything about. So now I'm gonna go into my foundation, guys. This is my LA Girl Pro.Matte foundation, one of my favorites. I love a good matte foundation. Basically, I was just unmotivated. I had no desire to be on YouTube or to, you know, talk about makeup. Like makeup was the last thing I was thinking about. I was worried about my health. So fast forward, my mom and dad ended up getting the virus. So that was extremely scary for my whole family because we didn't know what was gonna happen. My father has underlying health problems, so we were concerned that it might affect him in a really scary way. By the grace of God, my dad was okay. He ended up with just fevers and everything was okay. During this time, I feel like I was just relaxing and enjoying myself and doing things that just like made me happy. I learned how to cook. I really took in like just all these little hobbies that I feel like I always neglected. And me and Ozzy were spending a lot of time together. No, hold on, I lied, we weren't. We actually did not spend time together. Ozzy was quarantined and so was I. So we did not see each other, that was a lie. So just being by myself, I spent time just in my Bible, just reading things, like learning about myself and these goals that I wanted to accomplish, and just doing everything that I feel like I put to the side because I was always focused on makeup. So I had no idea, but Ozzy was working his little buns off and he was planning on proposing to me. I had no idea, guys. Like, let me blend this real quick because I'm gonna keep talking for like 10 years. So little did I know, by the way, I'm gonna contour, guys. This is my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm gonna use this to just add some warmth to my face. Ozzy was planning a proposal. Now, I know you guys know that me and Ozzy have been together for 9 years, and during this time, I just did not even think for a second that like, I don't know, I just thought I was gonna die, and I thought that we were never gonna get married, and I just had accepted that, I guess, in my head, and I had no idea. When I say that I was clueless, I was beyond clueless. He actually told me we were just gonna go eat. And so I got ready. I had just given away like a majority of my closet and I had barely any clothes, basically nothing. And I remember I had bought a brand new crimper and I was so excited to try it out because I thought I was gonna have like this luxurious crimpy hair. So Ozzy actually didn't tell anyone. He didn't tell my mom, my dad, anyone. So we were all caught off guard. He rented out an Airbnb where he then set up this beautiful, amazing, just like little setup where it had a projector with pictures of us when we first got together, and he had rose petals and tons of candles and a Friends door that he made because he knows I love the show Friends so much, and it was just magical. So he took me, and I thought I was going to dinner. He blindfolds me, puts me in a bathroom and says, stay in here and blast music for like 20-30 minutes. So I literally was so confused. Like, I don't think ever in my life I had ever just been so confused, but not once did it cross my mind he could be proposing. Like, that was the last thing. All right, so now I'm just gonna quickly conceal with my Huda concealer. And so I had no idea. So I was sitting in the bathroom, he comes, he takes me and tells me to close my eyes, and then he leaves me in front of a door. He didn't even tell me what to do. He hands me a pair of like these keys that he made that had our initials engraved on it, and I sat there and was just like, what is going on? Like, I had no idea. So then I asked him, well, can I open the door? And then he goes, yeah, of course. So then I open it, and when I tell you guys, I've never felt an experience like this. I feel like I was walking on clouds. Like, I didn't allow myself to process that I was about to get engaged until he literally got down on his knee, because I just thought that it was like a dream. Like, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but it is the most surreal thing ever. It was honestly the most incredible thing that ever happened to me, and I was so happy. Like, you can see from the photos, I was just genuinely the happiest I've ever been in my life, and it was so much fun. So he actually surprised me after he proposed, and my whole family was there, and I always told him that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted just my family there for them to witness it, and we were all shocked. Like, no one knew. My parents were just speechless. My dad joked around with him because he thought that he was gonna ask for permission, but then later on Ozzy did ask for permission. So honestly guys, I have been busy with that. Once I got engaged, me and Ozzy were just like trying to soak it in, but it's the weirdest thing because the day you get engaged, people already ask you if you have a date for your wedding, and we thought it was so weird, and we just like wanted to just enjoy that moment. We spent so long just kind of leading up to that. So we sat on that for about a month, and then we started the wedding planning, which has been so stressful and so fun at the same time. There are so many details that go into a wedding that I had no idea. And it's crazy to think that you are planning just a giant party that you probably don't even get to enjoy that much. So we are beginning the wedding planning. We have already gotten really far. So now I'm gonna dip into my setting powder. So as I was saying guys, wedding planning has been so much fun. I've always, I think since maybe the first year we got together, I told Ozzy I wanted to get married in Mexico. I went to a wedding in Mexico and I was blown away. The parties out there, they go till 3 in the morning. People literally go all out, and I had never experienced that. I feel like getting married out here and all the weddings I've gone to, they're beautiful weddings, but they last till about 10 o'clock. And I always thought, like, if I'm gonna pay so much money for one day, I might as well make it worth the while and also give my guests an experience. So Ozzy and I decided to get married in Mexico, and I am so excited guys. Like, I can't even put into words. We have been traveling back and forth during this crazy times to plan out all the details and do everything that we had to. We went food tasting. We took our save the dates, which I cannot wait to share with you guys because I got a sneak peek of them and they look phenomenal. Like, in my head, I want to feel like I'm in a novella, and I want it to just be like the most magical, over-the-top experience. We have an incredible videographer, photographer. We are still working on the menu, but we did try some amazing food. Our wedding planner is one of the best wedding planners ever. She literally creates some of the most gorgeous weddings. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. I'm excited to take you guys with me. I still have so much to do. We have so much to plan, but we are just like taking it day by day, and we're just really hoping for the best with everything in this pandemic. So I'm gonna quickly bronze my face using my Kat Von D palette. So yeah, that's basically where I've been. I know me and Ozzy right now, like, our biggest worry and struggle is everything that's going on. We've planned so much of our wedding and we've invested so much time to hopefully have our dream wedding, but you still have that thought in the back of your head that this pandemic's still going on, and what if something happens where we can't have it? And I think both of us have come to terms that, like, whatever God has in store for us, whatever our plan is, whether it's to go and elope into, you know, just to go to a church and get married, or if it's to have our dream wedding in Mexico, I think both of us are on the same page that we're okay with that. And we'll see guys. It's a scary and weird time. 2020 definitely I thought was my year. But then again, I think every year is my year and something amazing happens, but it always teaches me things. So it's life. I'm gonna quickly contour my nose using my nose contour brush, guys. All Alright guys, so I have finished off my eyebrows off camera because I didn't want to bore you, but now I am back, and for today's eye look, I wanted to keep it clean and simple, so I'm just going to be using my Kat Von D Tattoo eyeliner, and I'm going to be drawing a very thin winged liner, something I rarely, well actually no, I did not wear makeup at all in quarantine. I did not care. Let me do the eyeliner before I talk. That is the most tragic eyeliner I've ever done in my life. Let me fix this. So I did one side. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side now. Hopefully I can match it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna move on to just smoking out the liner a little bit. This is like a go-to look of mine for the holiday season because it's really simple, and because I'm gonna go for more of like a bold look on the lips, I wanted to keep the eyes kind of subtle. So what I do is I just take a little brown and I just kind of pack it on to just the wing, just like that. Very subtle, like tapping it in. And then I spent a couple minutes just like really blending it in. This brush I use just to place the product, but taking it back to the story of my life. We're just living in weird times. It is a weird world right now. It's hard to look forward to things, and I feel like they say that they're gonna be closing up again, and there's just so much that I feel like quarantine has just taught me a lot. It's taught me to appreciate the people that I love, the relationships that are around me, the time I spend with them, and to make sure that each and every day I value and I don't take for granted. And I hope a lot of you guys during this time have really also spent this time just really evaluating your lives and understanding like what's actually important and what matters. So I'm gonna finish off the other eye. As you guys can see, it's just like subtle and smoky in the corner. Doing the same thing, I'm just pressing it and tapping it in. It's a very easy eye look, but I promise you guys, it looks so good. So during quarantine, my sister ended up getting pregnant again, and so I am a Tia B, to another beautiful little niece named Ava, and I'm so excited, guys. My little niece Isla loves playing with makeup, and I cannot wait to introduce you guys to her because I keep my personal life like very discreet, but she is just the cutest thing ever when she plays with my makeup. So I'm definitely gonna have to film a video showing you guys how adorable she is because she is just the cutest thing. So I'm just gonna smoke it out. I'm spending just a couple minutes really making sure that it's nicely blended. Alright, so for this look, I always like to just finish it off with a nice mascara and then a false wispy lash. So I'm just applying my NARS mascara. And honestly guys, I feel like every time I rock this actual look on Instagram, it's like the #1 video I get requested for you guys asking me to show you step by step how I do it. And it's really simple. It's just eyeliner and a little bit of like a brown shadow smoked out. So now I'm gonna be taking some ARDELL Wispies and just applying lash glue. I'm gonna stick these bad boys on and we're almost done with the look. I think one thing that I learned in quarantine is how to do better eyeshadow. When I was bored out of my mind, I would just spend hours just like practicing better techniques, different methods, taking time blending before it was like all over the place. So let me know guys what eyeshadow looks you want to see because your girl has graduated in eyeshadow and she definitely has more tricks and tips to share with you guys, and I cannot wait. So make sure you guys comment down below and let me know. Now I'm just gonna put on a red lip because what is a holiday look without a bold red lip? I feel like it's the only time you'll ever see me wearing anything other than a nude lip. So I'm just gonna outline my lips. Red is such a scary color. You do not wanna mess this up because you could literally look like a clown. And I definitely have those types of lips that look like a clown. So I have to be very careful when applying this. So I always like to use a little bit darker of a red like lip liner, and then I go in with a brighter red. This one is the best red ever, like honestly. This one is from Kat Von D and the shade is Outlaw, and it's like a blue red, so it looks really good on skin tones. So this is the final Get Ready With Me makeup. This is perfect for any holiday that's coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I mean, I love a good red lip. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube, guys. And honestly, like I said, I enjoyed my time off and I am so grateful to have a platform to be able to take a little break and then to come back when I'm ready to focus and actually share with you guys positive things and just to bring a healthy, happy environment for all of you guys. I'm so excited. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video, and get ready for some awesome eyeshadow and full-on makeup tutorials coming to my channel because I have a lot of fun things that I want to do this year on my YouTube. Thank you guys and have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe.